All right, we'll give it just 1 second here.
Yeah.
And I think we are live.
Yay.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Look what I've got with me. It's Deborah, and tell me if I'm saying your name right. Zachau?
Yeah, Zachau. Yeah, that's great.
Zachau.
You
Okay.
did it really well. It's like you're German.
Is that German?
It's German. Yeah.
Gosh, I love that last name. All right. So, welcome. And everybody, I just got through with Sun Psychic Gene at 1, so we had a great turnout there, and I see there's a lot pouring in here, so I appreciate you guys. And just want to say thank you first to Deborah, who is here. And we've been doing like a monthly or bi-monthly,
Uh-huh.
and I love that. So
Me too.
thank you for being here.
Thank you for
And
having me.
yeah, I have your number is here.
Now that's it is a YouTube channel that I started, but it's for numerology and I haven't really started it yet, but I said a comment and there it is. Thank you.
All right, and Mary is here. Hi, Mary. And Jackie and
Jackie.
Viviani, hello there. And Christine is here. And Kim B, hi Kim.
Oh, Kim B. Hello.
And Joyful Journey, hey there. And Mystical Thorn
Oh,
is Ness.
Ness, hi.
Hi, Ness. And let's see, that is who we got so far. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do some back and forth and just talk about some things, and then we may do some questions towards the end. But for now, we're going to hold on all questions, and then we will see where we're at after our discussion. But we've got a few things to discuss that I think everybody will be interested in about Deborah. So, um, but
Shameless.
yeah, but so how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm working real hard, but it doesn't feel like I'm doing much. Have you noticed that? It's like I
No,
don't
I
know if
think you're a
anybody else
hard
is like,
worker.
no, I don't know. And then, but I'm really excited about my book. It's getting some shameless advertisement. It's getting
Yeah.
really like good reviews. If anybody's gone into it and you like it, I'd love a review on Amazon. Appreciate that. I'm doing the audio of that because I got the audio rights. So I'm working on the audio
Awesome.
book for that. And what else? I'm working on a numerology book that's been on the back burner for a month or so. That's about it. So what's going on with you?
Oh, I got a cat going nuts here. Okay. Nice butt shot. But
We're good for the whole
excuse my
weekend now.
language, yeah. So just recovering from the storm and
Mhm.
going through that, and but it wasn't that bad here. It was much worse for other people. So I didn't have anything damaged or anything like that. But
Mm.
yeah, but that, and then just keeping busy with YouTube, and
Yeah. Yeah, you're on a
yeah.
lot. That's great. I'm wondering, do you do private readings?
Okay, so I have not yet, but I am going to be starting them. So I am starting them, I guess now.
Today.
So yeah,
Today at
we'll
the
start them
special
today.
price
I've had a
of,
few people ask me, so
yeah, the
um,
introductory price of how much?
I was thinking of doing 30 minutes for $30. So starting with a donation of $30. So
Mhm.
that's what I'm aiming for right now.
Okay,
And
and how do
then
we get a hold of you? You
my
don't think I'm
email.
excited about this? I am so excited. I was thinking, you are so good at how you move through the energy of a question. I mean, you really do have a gift of that. And whether you believe me or not, it's out there. And I'm sure most everyone will agree. And there's so little time we can spend with people here on this platform that you need more time. You need more
Right.
private time with this person. And
Right.
and so to offer it is a real gift. I'm really glad.
Yeah. So I'll be doing it through my email, and my email is down below in the description. So if anybody wants to reach out and get a reading, let me know. So yeah, that's, and you do readings
I
also.
do. I do. I have readings and I have different kinds of readings. I have a soul profile reading on special for half price. It's $116 right now. And that's where I go a little off planet, hence my background. And what it is I go through to see if I go into your Akashic records and record, and I see if you're a mono soul or a walk-in soul. I look to see what your planet of origin is, because there's certain traits that you bring into this incarnation, special traits that you bring in that you may not be aware of, and your divine gifts. And then through that, I go into your soul specialization. So it's like a soul specialization is something you've carried through many lifetimes, and it's like
Mhm.
you've perfected. So that always
Wow.
kind of stays the same. Uh, Walk-in soul or mono soul does change with every incarnation. Planet of origin never changes. So there's a lot of different things you can bring into the world that you don't even know you have. See, that's the thing. Sometimes people have these really great talents. Like you have a great talent for meeting someone where they are and being able to reconnect with the question and answer and all that stuff. And I think some of the reasons why you're genuinely shy about that is because on some level you might think everyone can do that. And that is simply not true. So
Mm.
people who come into the world and something is easy for them, maybe math, science, geometry, is easy for them, and they kind of think, well, everybody can do that. It's not true. So
Right.
if you manifest through your divine gifts, you have one, maybe two that you need to filter all your information and decisions through to be able to manifest really easily. So that's the one reading I've got on for sale. I might put some other stuff on sale later on, but that's the biggie.
I love that. And I just wanted to say hi to
Oh,
Analag and Garnet, and Marby is here, and Sharon Sipe, Michelle from Astrological Tarot, and Jonathan. Got a bunch, Rishi. So thank
oh
you all for
wow,
being here.
it
It's a
really
lot of
filled up.
people. Yeah, it did.
Hi.
And and I wanted to ask you, what is the difference between a mono soul and a walk-in soul?
So there is a walk-in soul is a soul that's very old and it has kind of a mission here during a certain time, and they do not want to mess with childhood, infancy, things like that. They meet up with another soul that wants childhood, infancy, uh, but doesn't want to move into the bigger, complex parts of life. So there's an agreement by two souls. And so the first breath of life will be the first soul. And then at some point, it can be really dramatic, like a near death experience, or it can just be a simple transfer when it's time, when it's agreed upon. And then the second breath of life comes into the same body and same incarnation with the same memories as the first breath of life. So, but what happens
Wow.
is that you kind of change. And see, I think some of the people that are on our channels, our audience, I believe some of them, walk-ins are rare, but some of them are like, what the heck happened to me? You know, one day
Right.
I like broccoli, the next day I hate it, you know, that, that kind of thing. And sometimes I'm for this, now I'm not against this. But that's what happens when there's an exchange. And usually that exchange comes, hi, Polly. Sometimes that exchange comes like in your early 20s.
Oh wow.
maybe mid-20s, and then it goes into sometimes it's later, but that's what a walk-in soul is. And usually walk-in souls are solitary beings. They're not real committed to, I mean, this sounds terrible, but they're not real. Their focus is not like family and bonding with others. Their focus is on a mission to set up certain things to evolve humanity or society. It's like a specific thing that they're here for. So they're usually single. I mean, they can have family, but that's not their focus, that type of thing. So that's just a few things. It doesn't mean every walk-in is like that, believe me. But for the most part, that's what a walk-in is versus a monosoul, which is the first breath of life that is born and dies in the same incarnation, same body.
Wow. I've never heard that before.
Oh,
It's
really?
fascinating. No, never heard that before.
Oh my gosh, yes. And the planet of origin, there's like a bunch of planets that
Hmm.
are available to a soul. So at the spark of your creation, it's like you are a thought from God. Your spirit is a thought from that initial experience uh, that you had was on you resonated with a certain planet, and so you're raised on this planet with certain traits and certain benefits and certain challenges, and so that becomes part of your core essence. And
Hmm.
so when you cut, and there's a lot of star seeds are coming in onto the planet right now, and they're sitting here in a daze like, why did I sign up for this? Or I can't believe this is happening, that kind of thing. Well, a lot of times it's because you're a star seed. So when you see something like, so I can go down this rabbit hole, but if you see things like our politics right now, look at the politics and think, how in the world can anyone align with that negativity, right? That's just that's what we bring to the planet, is that question. And so there's more of us now than the others because Earth wants to evolve and move up to a better level, more peaceful level. But it's a pretty interesting topic. I have an
Yeah.
ebook, free ebook on my website. Just go to my website, deborahzachau.com or growyourlight.com. Posts said the same thing. And then about 5 seconds after you're on it, there's a pop-up to download the book that will explain this stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so Jackie, if you could put Deborah's website in there so we could be able to see that and people can go and
Thank you.
yeah, make sure you look at her books as well, or her book that she has. It's a Decode the Tarot, right?
Right. Right.
Okay, and it's on Amazon, so
Yeah.
I encourage everybody to get it. So,
Thank
and
you.
make sure you write a positive comment on Amazon, and that will help her immensely
Yes, it will.
with selling the
Um,
book. So,
Absolutely. Thank
yeah,
you.
you're very welcome. So, anything else going on?
Nothing. Well, the politics are there, but I did have something. I don't know if you experienced this or not, but I'll be very, very positive about our politics. That somebody, the Democrats are going to win. Just came out in September. That's right. Thank you, Courtney. um, and I'd feel really good about the election and confident. And then I'll see one little story on the news or something, and it'll just bring me right
Hmm.
down. Does that happen to you? It
Hmm.
just brings me flat out. And then it dawned on me what brought me down earlier this week was that there was a lot of early voting. So I thought, oh, that's good because traditionally that's Democrat, right? So that's
Right.
good. But they said it's equal Republican and Democrat. And so, in some states, it's more Republican than Democrats. So that brought me right down. I'm thinking, oh no. And then it dawned on me, it dawned on me, all the Republicans that are not voting Republican, but they didn't change their affiliation, right? So of course, I think it's going to go our way for sure. For
That's
sure.
great. Yeah, I hope so too. So I usually, I've done the mail-in the last couple of times, but
Good.
I didn't get anything. So I'm just gonna go down to on election day. So I'll be off.
You
So
didn't get anything back? Did you sign up for email?
no, I didn't sign up this time.
Oh, go ahead and
So
sign in and just email them and ask them what the status of your vote is, and they'll go tell you, and then they'll put you on the list. You don't have
okay,
try that before you need to go down. But bravo on following up with that.
right.
Good.
So yeah, if you want, we can. I've got a couple of questions here.
Okay.
I don't watch politics either, Kim. But it's getting to that time where I'm like for the next month or so, well, until the announcement of the, presidential election, I'll
Yeah.
probably be watching. So,
Yeah.
not going to turn into a political channel, don't worry. But at the same time, I may say something here and there, and me and
Mhm.
Deborah talked about it before, so it's just a part of life. So,
Yeah.
all right, Ness, I got your question. I got Rishi's question. I've got Akanksha. I've got your question. And Kim, I got you. And I probably need to put my Christine, I got you. Courtney, I got you. And let's see, I'm going to put my little banner up here. I think everybody knows for entertainment purposes only. And just we'll go from there. I haven't pulled any flower peacock. I kind of stay away from it. So
You
I
stay away
haven't.
from what?
She said, American friends, I want to know how many of you pulled tarot cards correctly in the past about your election results.
There's no way to
Just curious.
tell. There's so many of people.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
you think?
true. Yeah, I haven't ever done that before. So,
No. You know
Angela, I
what?
got you. Go ahead.
I don't pull cards on that topic because I have so much emotion about who
Right.
should be, that there's a chance of it coming into the reading. So I just don't read it at all.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't either.
Mhm.
So it's a little bit too heavy for me.
Yeah.
So, all right. Angela, thanks again for your donation. Kim, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. Hi, Joyful Journey. I got your question. And let's see where we're at. That's 12. So I'm going to go ahead and close questions unless there's a donation. There we go. So thank you, everybody, for wanting to put your question in there for us. That's awesome. And we will start with Ness, I think, was first with her question here. I got you, Flower Peacock.
I love that flower peacock. I love that name.
All right. How do you see 2025 going for me?
Well, can I go real quick?
Yes, of course.
So what I did this time, Ness, is move into a one card for every month. I don't usually do that, but it's kind of fun to give it a whirl. And I've got justice for the first card, so that it looks like there's going to be a rightness and a wrongness for January. It's almost like not so much judgment, but justice of that. So I think things are going to be really good for you. I also have the ace for February, the Ace of Swords, which is again, your beautiful, beautiful, bright mind is going to have yet another brand new idea. And the Wheel of Fortune comes right after that. So there's going to be momentum. That's March. April looks like Lover's card. So you might collaborate with someone on this topic or on another topic. So this is January, February, March. April, May is the Knight of Pentacles, which is messages for tangible goods, money, and opportunity that way. And what's interesting is right after that is defending your position with the Seven of Wands. It's like you know what you want and you're going to get it. But the way you stand up for yourself is magical. You got it down pat. And after that, Knight of Cups, messages of love. Is my video feed all jerky? Because it feels jerky to me. My video, right?
No, it looks fine to me.
Oh, okay. So I do have a little devil is the only thing I have for next October. That's just an obsessive compulsive. And you know what? I'm just going to say something quick here. Ness, I do believe that towards the end of each year, you may have this obsessive. Did I do everything I need to do? Is everything locked up before this year ends? Because, 33s are like that. They're just like that. I see you walking away from the Five of Swords reverse, walking you away from all the arguments and things like that. I also have you ending with the Four of Wands, a very stable foundation. So bravo, 2025 looks good for you.
It was awesome. All right. So I pulled 5 cards for you, Ness, and I got the 8 of Wands. So I think that things are going to be coming in, fast for you towards the, beginning of the year. My cards really go hand in hand with Deborah's. You got the Moon, so there may be a time that you need to do some shadow work. And then you also got the Lovers from me, so there might be, as Deborah was saying, someone to come in and collaborate with you, possibly. And then you got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is intuition and, deep inner knowing and kind of a non-action card. She sits back and watches what happens. And then we've got the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is learning. So I think that you're going to be learning a lot. I keep seeing your book that you're doing as well and writing, and I see it coming back. Maybe I don't know if you finished or not. I haven't talked to you in a little bit, but I don't know if it's finished or where you're at with your book. But I think that you're going to be learning a lot and teaching a lot to others where they can learn from you with your book. So let me pull you one oracle card here. You got Fluid, being in the flow, natural movement, acceptance, no resistance. So just going with the flow. Okay, so that's what I got for you. I'm still working on it. 2025 is published and releasing. Awesome. All right. All right, that's what I got for you, Ness. All right, and let's see who is next. Courtney. When will hear from my family? Okay. Is this your adopted family or your real family, Courtney?
Oh, that little dog is so cute. I want to kiss him.
That's Hunter.
Hunter.
Hi, Joyce. Good question.
So what I did is I changed the question around to, will I hear from my family by the end of the year? So I wanted to have a timeline on that. And the answer is yes, but everything is hidden. I've got the moon. So reasons and whys and wherefore, what motivates them or gives them an impulse to contact you is not clear. There is a holdup with a older man. I've got the King of Swords reversed. He's here as someone blocking and restricting. And right now it looks like I've got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Now the Wheel of Fortune I read as the same as upright reverse because it's a wheel. It's constantly going. But what it says here, when it's downward, it says, it's like Spirit saying, I know you're feeling bad or nervous or uneasy about this situation, but the wheel is always coming up to good fortune. Then so it's bounty and then fear, and then bounty and fear. We don't have to be fearful, of course. So what Spirit is saying, how you can wait for this and relax about it so the flow can come in easier, you're more of a magnet for it, is the Four of Cups. Upright is telling me that just relax. Usually this means indifference, but I think a little indifference, being okay if they do or they don't, is going to be beneficial to you. But you're working in the right direction with the Eight of Pentacles. You're doing everything right. So I'm going to ask real quick, is there anything at the level of action you will need to do to prompt them? And it says yes. And it also says that you will have an impulse to text, do something at the level of action. Text, send a gift to a cousin. You'll have an impulse for something and to go with that impulse. And that kind of opens the gate of communication. So I'll bless you and leave you with that.
Love that.
That helps.
All right. Thank you, Deborah. And so, Courtney, I've got the Page of Swords for you. And again, this is the learning page. So I think you're going to be learning, some new things about your family, possibly. And so just kind of keep that in the back of your pocket there. And then you got the Seven of Cups. So if you have a decision to make, just make the one that is, trust your gut. Like Deborah said, go with what you got that nudge, that you want to do something, like text them or talk to them, follow that. And then you got the Ace of Swords. So things are going to become more clear for you. And I think you'll hear from them pretty soon, because that's clear communication. And then you did get the Devil card, so there's something that you need to let go of. I think this may be about your situation with your bio family. I think you would know for sure, but I think this may be letting go about something there. And then you got the Six of Pentacles, so generosity, but it's also an equal exchange, so giving and receiving. So just make sure that you're getting as much as you're giving with your family. And I'm going to get a card for you here, Oracle card. Mystical. Interesting. So I'm not sure how this would tie in, except for that you are a bright star, and you're just part of the galaxy, and all of us. We're all connected together, and we are all one. So just know that you have abilities that you can use as well. And I want to do a clarifier for that one, so I'm not totally satisfied with that one. Purposeful. So do what is purposeful and what you want to do as far as the nudges that you give purpose to those, just like Deborah and I were saying about those nudges. I think that's where this is coming in. So that's what I got for you, Courtney. I hope that resonates. Right. And how are you on time, Deborah?
I'm open. I have private readings starting later. I've got plenty of
Okay.
time, about an hour and a half.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you for asking.
I meant to ask you before and we got sidetracked there.
No problem.
Angela wants to know any message from my dad or my daughter. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm assuming they are both passed on. Is that correct, Angela? And Courtney said mystical may be manifesting my bright star. Yeah, definitely. And she said, thank you, Deborah and Scott. I appreciate you both very much.
Sure.
Is Angela here?
I'm looking for your daughter. I found your dad. Interesting. She came in as quite young. I don't know if your daughter is quite young, but she came in this way, and so the message from your daughter. Oh, she sees. So I have the tower reversed, and so the tower reverse is it's better than the tower upright, because the tower upright tells me that everything's pretty hard, but after that you start building up again. The reverse tower also tells me that her passing was shocking and abrupt. So grandmother came to visit. Grandmother met her, and I am reading this as if they're deceased, because if they're not your daughter, then somebody's coming in. A daughter-like figure is coming in. Also, I don't know if she has a sister or a good friend, but she will ground you. That sister or good friend will ground you, because she's working through her as well. And she visits you in your sleep and when you're quiet. Got the hermit card. I'll meet you in the cave. She says, I'll meet you in the cave. Husband or father. He's showing me rest after a long battle. So he's that's what he's saying. Now, also there's someone alive, older man, that he is asking you to reconnect with or connect with and socialize with. I know that sounds weird, but I'd love to have some feedback on this if you're still in the group here. Don't have any guilt or remorse over anything around his passing. Or if you cannot think about the person that he's pointing to, he'll work a different way to manifest him in your life. This could be an uncle. It could be an old friend of his. It could be anybody like that coming in and socializing with that. So I do hope this helps you. You are loved. You are loved.
Thank you, Deborah. I love that.
Mhm.
And I did a timestamp for Angela, just in case she's not here. But Angela got the Queen of Pentacles coming through, and I think this is your dad coming through and just saying that, in his eyes you are a queen and he loves you very much. This is self-care and self-love, but it's care and love from another as well. I believe this is from your dad. And then you got the strength card. So same thing. I think this is him just telling you that you have kindness and tenderness that you can use for your betterment, and can make you, that's what real strength is. It's not how much you can lift, it's how much good and patience and tenderness you can bring out to the world. Okay, and then I got the Queen of Wands. So this is second queen, and he just wants you to know that you should be very self-confident because of the things that you do and the kind of person that you are. And the little cat here is for independence. To be independent, you're getting a lot of court cards. Got the King of Swords, and he is, mentally strong. So your dad is bringing you some wisdom. And then you got the Four of Swords. They're telling you to take a nap and to make sure that you're rested. And I also think that your daughter is coming through and saying, "Hey, Mom, I'm okay. I'm getting rest over here as well. And I'm learning all kinds of things." See, the swords are learned. They almost look like a pencil here, and they're paintbrushes. So just keep that in mind. And you've got this. And I'm sorry for your loss. But that's what I got. All right. Next is Kim B. How does the next few months look for me? All right, I know Kim is here. So thank you, Kim.
Gosh, I think this energy was with you before. Interesting. This is really interesting, Kim. So the first thing I got was the Nine of Wands, which means you've kind of given up on something, let go of something, which makes you feel the Eight of Swords reversed quite a bit freer than you were before. And remember, when we give up something, it doesn't have to be all dramatic. It can just be a new perspective in our mind. I'm not going to worry about this, or I'm not going to serve that person as, or be as available to that person. It can be a shift like that and it does benefit you. You feel a lot more less in obligation. I do see the Two of Swords because you have an idea. The Two of Swords, and I love this picture too. It's so powerful. The Two of Swords asks you to pause and think of other ways. It's not as powerful as the hangman or the hanging man, which means you're just stopped and you have to think outside the box to move forward. This is more of a slight pause and allow your mind to bring in new ideas. And then the Four of Wands right after that, which tells me I do not have to tell you how to do that, because this is the most probable future if nothing changes. So if you keep it up, keep whatever you're doing up, it looks like the Four of Wands, which is always a good card, always a happy card. And Three of Swords reverse, telling me that this new move that you're doing now is going to benefit your heart. You're going to grow into feeling quite comfortable with that feeling. So you've been doing an awful lot of work in that direction. So bravo. That's what I got.
Awesome. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kim. Thanks for being here. I've got the Three of Wands. So this for me means that you've got good things coming in. This is your ships are coming in. You've got positivity that's coming in as well. So I think that this is a good time for manifestation, and the manifestation will bring things in for you. Manifest, magician. You can manifest magic into your own life. So know that you have all the elements to do that. And you got the infinity symbol up here for, knowing that you are eternal. And then you got the Six of Wands, the victory card. So I see really good things for you. This is just being thankful for what you have and knowing that you are successful in your own life. So then we got the Six of Cups. This is the nostalgia card, and it could also be receiving a gift. So I think that this is looking, at the past and saying, yeah, I had a great past and I remember it fondly, or, the times that you do remember fondly, but it can get better in the future. And just know that. And then you got the Justice card, which is external balance. So just making sure that you have everything balanced, your home, work, relationships, friendships. If you have all those balanced, then it's going to be easier for you and will be like a breeze. And there's a cat here for you too, meaning to step into your independence. Okay. And I'm going to pull a oracle card for you. Oh, you got innocence. Here, I love this card for you. It says, let go of guilt and self-blame. You have done nothing wrong. How great is that? Innate worthiness, self-forgiveness, and bringing about innocence. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Kim. All right. Let's say hi to Liz, Morella. Hey there. To bunch of other people. K-Shade, if I missed anybody, I apologize. We are only doing questions right now for with donations. We've already filled up the free questions here.
I want to
So,
thank Marilla for talking and saying something nice about my book. I tried typing in a message to send to you, but it failed. So I'm just going to say it out loud. Thank you. I'm glad you bought
yes,
my book and you liked it. Appreciate that very much.
that's awesome. Ro is the best. Right. Next is Christine.
I pulled two cards, Fear and Loss from Voice of Soul's Oracle. Can my nine explain? Interesting. Fear and loss. I'm going to clarify fear first. Okay, sorry for laughing. You're a worrier, aren't you? I'm so sorry. Fear is the very first card out to explain fear is the bounty card, the Empress. The Empress saying you have lots of options. And so a lot of that is the legacy you're going to be building with the 10 of Pentacles. Don't give up. Success is right around the corner, and things are going to happen quite quickly. Now, all of that is good news to me, but some of that, since life tends to be tempestuous, when the car starts going a little faster, you can get fearful of it. So that's the definition of for fear. Isn't that interesting that spirit would say that to you, that you would be fearing it? I have a second deck. I always work with two decks. And the first card out there is the legacy card as well. Loss, feeling of loss. Again, the the 9 of Wands upright was the last reading for fear, but it's reversed here, which means that you've kind of given up on something. A little bit of, well, I can say the fear and loss of the Tower. Oops, sorry, the Tower came in upright, saying that you're a bit fearful of life coming in and changing your comfort, taking away liberty, that type of thing, or constricting you. So what guides are saying to you is that we have you, we love you, there is nothing to fear because we're taking care of you. And just if you're able to stop that flow of negative sky is falling, then things are going to, they will be able to synchronize up nice things for you. But isn't it interesting that you had fear and loss and you didn't know where it was going? Kind of hard. It's hard when you get stuff like that and you think, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I don't want to hear anything bad. And you really, this is not a bad reading for either one of those things. They got you.
Thank you. And I got the same thing. I don't think it was negative at all. In fact, fear and loss can be prime examples of things to do during shadow work. And that's what I'm kind of getting is 5 of Cups. So this is looking at things more positively than negatively. And looking at the cups that are, upright instead of the ones that are spilt over. So that can be, in my mind, shadow work. And then more shadow work, the Hangman, looking at things from a different perspective. Okay, and then the Knight of Cups brings in love. So bringing in love and pour healing over the fear and the loss that you may feel. And then I got the Knight of Swords. And so this Knight of Swords is bringing in fast movement as well. But you may want to slow down a little bit with the Hanged Man. So don't force anything. So in your spiritual journey, just go slow and methodical, kind of like the Knight of Pentacles. And then you got the 7 of Cups. So this is the choices that you would have, and making those choices, and just make a choice and then go with it. But let me get one more card for you here. Ooh, I got the Lion for you. So this reminds me of the Strength card. So it says harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge, or is it charge? And charge ahead magnificently. So keep going and have that gentleness, kindness, tenderness that tames the lion. Doesn't make the lion look like this, makes the lion look tame. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Christine. It's nothing to fear. It's nothing to fear. It's what is the acronym for fear? False evidence appearing real. So that's what I got. All right. Thank you, and I appreciate you being here, Christine. Let me put Deborah back over here.
Yeah.
And next up is Liz. Liz, thank you for your donation. And then we'll start getting to the other questions. Questions are now closed altogether. All right. And Liz is next. Liz, if you can just let me know you're here, please. I'm pretty sure you are, but say hello.
You know, when people ask a question like this, what am I missing in my healing journey? I'm curious, what makes you think you're missing anything? Is it because an outcome that you anticipated isn't there? You're not feeling better? You're not healing? Or you don't, your spirit guides aren't talking loud enough? That's just interesting. Liz, in awe, what do you feel? You're here. Can you tell us what you think you are missing?
Yeah, that is a great question.
Yeah. Because I get here that I get here something interesting, really interesting. Every single card is reversed.
Hmm.
And that alone tells me that it is an inside job. Various health issues keep me housebound. Okay, so when you say your healing journey is not working, it's because you're still housebound. So if you can shift into understanding that your health journey may already be whole at this time and healing as we speak, but you know, just like me, healing goes so slow. So what am I missing? So this is what I've got. Because you know, when we're aligned with who we are at soul level, when we are aligned with our numbers and all of that stuff, then we can manifest really fast. I'm not saying you haven't manifested, but what Spirit is saying to me here is the reversed Four of Swords. Upright means rest after a long battle. This one kind of means, do you think you're still in the battle? So I would like you to entertain the thought that we're going to turn this upright, that you can relax and let Spirit heal. Let other people, spirits, and people help with your healing. Interesting enough, I've got the Two of Wands moving forward instead of pausing.
Hmm.
So another way I read the Four of Wands reversed is that because the Four of Wands upright is rest, and reversed implies not resting, but it doesn't mean the resting point isn't there. It means that you're not seeing the resting point and feeling like the healing has begun or is in the middle of it or in the latter states of it. So the Two of Swords reversed tells me that you're not pausing to entertain that thought. Also, not being healed tells me Three of Cups reversed that you're not able to be social, so therefore you're not healing. You feel a little bit, sometimes you go in and out. This is the Ten of Swords. Feel like in and out, that life is against you, that you're thrown under the bus, that there's these kind of thoughts will actually block the healing that's coming to you. Also, the Four of Wands reversed. Upright means happy foundations, and it's reversed. You don't feel like there's even a foundation started. Spirit is saying to me to have you entertain the thought that healing has started. In fact, that we can turn this upright and say there is a firm foundation for healing, and every cell that's whole and healthy is duplicating and going bigger and bigger in your body. And so I believe I understand how when I'm sick, I hate the world and I hate what the world has done to me. And I get there and I can't imagine what a chronic illness would be like day after day after day. Because I haven't experienced it. I've had some long periods after a surgery, but I got healed after it. But so I'm not speaking from experience. I'm just speaking from what Spirit is saying. And just they're saying the healing has begun. Many things have already been made whole, but you're not recognizing it. That's so Liz in Awe says, my intuitive gifts are growing quickly, but body holds me back. You know, body holds you back from doing what? Readings online? Starting your own business? See, there, I think maybe these are the kind of questions that need a deeper look, need a private reading, you know, with Scott or me or whatever, anybody. She says, yes, Deborah, chronically gets old, but I do not give up. Right, you don't give up. But see, I think you measure your healing progress by how much you are able to do. It's just, if you can entertain the thought that this is the time for you to build your intuition, start your business. You concentrate on something else, website, building a clientele, and starting to serve others, you're going to heal magically as soon as you give to others. So I think with your intuition, you start putting it to use and serve others well with it. Entertain that thought. I know it's a long answer. Sorry, took a long time.
And that was great. And I agree completely. I've got the respect card. This is the King of Pentacles. And so you need to respect yourself and what you are going through. And just know that, you know, you can do whatever you want to do. Is like, you know, Deborah was saying, what do you know, you can do readings, you can do a channel, you can do all kinds of things. Respect yourself that your spirit is there and wants you to do positive things for yourself and for others. And then you got the King of Cups or the Dreamweaver. And so this is just saying that, you know, you have that freedom to love other people and make sure that you're loving yourself as well and bringing in that love every day and bathing yourself in that love. And having a pet would be helpful, I think, if you don't have one. And then you've got the self-confidence card. So I think this is highly needed. This is the Eight of Wands in this deck. And this is just diving in and really looking at things differently. So maybe what you're missing on your journey is some self-confidence that you still can do different things even though you have a chronic condition. Then you got the Nine of Wands, which is resistance, which is resiliency and bouncing back. So Spirit is telling you to bounce back from whatever is holding you back. And I know that's hard when it has to do with a medical condition. So I'm just looking at the overall. But then you got the Six of Pentacles, which is generosity. So give to others. You can still do that and receive as well, and let people know if there's something that you need. So generosity. Right. So that is what I got. Let me get you an oracle card here. Liz, you got the Sun. So focus on the positive.
Yeah.
Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Just think, manifest about how great things could be if things were different, right? And then manifest that difference. And I think you'll find a lot of joy. So that's what I got for you.
I notice Garnet is in line and asked
Yeah.
a question. You know, I got to tell you, if you, Garnet, if you could give me your birth date and I can work on it while we go through the list, I can have you, I'll be able to answer your question a little better.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so if you want to put your birth date in there, Garnet. No, I have your question, Garnet. We're gonna get to you. Is Rishi here? And after Rishi is Akanksha. So let me know if either one of you are here. 12/31/60.
12/31 is a great time to be born, huh? What a great time.
You just made it into the 1960s.
Yeah. So your parents could write off their mortgage, the taxes on their mortgage, just in the nick of time.
Yeah. Okay, I don't see Rishi. Is Akaksha here, or actually Garnet would be next. Is Akaksha here? All right. Are you ready for Garnet's question,
Sure,
Deborah?
sure,
Or take
sure.
another? Okay. Garnet, I know you're here, so we will go ahead and get to you.
So, Garnet, I've got your answer with numerology. You're a 23/5 life path, meaning that you can think fast on your feet, and change. You're friendlier to change. You're more comfortable with change than most people. You might say no, I still get afraid, but I guarantee you're better equipped for change than most. So with that also comes this quick thinking. And so if you were to do readings, your style would be quick, and I mean the one right after the other. You'd be quite fast at it. You're in a 6 personal year, meaning that you need perfection before you move forward on that. And I ask everyone, why are you studying psychic abilities? Why are you developing your psychic abilities? It's just to have fun at a party? No, you're doing that so you can hear messages for other people. That's what you're doing. And if anybody is just working on their psychic abilities, because and it's never ending, right? You never get to the end. Your psychic lessons start when you start serving others. That's when that's like college level. And you start moving into your own language with spirit. So I highly encourage you to start thinking that way, because next year, 2025, is your 7 personal year. That's straight to mediumship. That means like the heavens, the veil thins for you, and you need to walk your talk. So if you commit to yourself that you're actually going to share your gifts with others, that's when heaven opens up. And then the following year, it's going to be anchored into the world. So it's a good time to start entertaining the thought that you're just fine with whatever psychic ability you want to build. And so you have a fascination for something, follow that fascination. That's what the impulse from your guides are. Follow that fascination. You're going to be fine. Good for you.
Okay, Garnet, the first card I got for you is the Star. So, and I want to just go back for a minute. What Deborah said, I'm like, what can I add to that? Because it said it's everything that I would have said as well. And I believe that you need to, have your psychic abilities to help other people. That will bring you fulfillment, and it'll bring good things back to you as well. And I know you asked a lot about love. For love to come in by you healing other people, a lot of times that will bring people in. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, but by doing that and continuing to do that, I think that will bring someone to you, possibly for entertainment purposes only. But that's what I see. And I got the Star. The Star is about healing. So I think that you have healing abilities. I think that you have the ability to see optimistically and to change things into optimism out of negativity, changing those things. That to me is a gift. So these might not be just psychic gifts, but this is what I'm getting. Ten of Cups. So being grateful for what you have and for those around you that you care about. You like to heal people. Awesome. And then I got the Three of Swords, and I couldn't really tell why this was in here. But then I pulled the clarifier card and I got a saucer. And this can be meaning that you need to let go of something that's in your life that keeps bringing you down a little bit. And it could be insincere friends, it could be insincere family, who are, I know you said your family, a lot of times you feel like the black sheep. Well, sometimes it's okay to separate yourself and to be with the people who make you happy. And I'm not saying dump them. I'm just saying, go about being happy, and that will help you open up your gifts as well. So being joyful will help you in your psychic abilities. So that's what I got, Garnet.
I've got something else for Garnet. So she said, I like to heal people. So that's what you said. And then you say, yes, I mutate negative to positive in people's lives. How? Are you in sobriety so you can counsel people from addiction to sobriety? Do you have you had deep grief in your life, so you've had that experience, so then you can mutate the negative from that and then teach others how to move through that through the help of spirit? Don't try to answer those questions on your own, because just that blanket, I like to heal people, there's a way you heal. There is a way you do it. I believe, I'm just going to push back on you a little bit, is that I believe it's through writing and maybe even vlogging, so for instance, video blogs, because you were meant to explain yourself or to heal people through images. And so try to answer that. Yes, trying to find more art classes and being non-judgment, and being
judgmental.
Being non-judgment. You know what? It's okay to have judgments. That's called being defined. Don't think a lot of times I go and think to myself, go out in the world and I think, is that skirt a little too short? I'm judgmental. And then I think, oh, that's not spiritual of me to think that. I am a human being, and the only good I can be on earth is to remain human with the help of spirit guiding me. So I think your art thing is going to see you through to fruition. As far as hands-on healing, you are meant to be in front of the camera, not behind it. Just saying. So I hope that helps. Judgmental of people's disability. You can go ahead and be judgmental about disabilities until you work with the disabled. Work with the ones you're judging. Work with them and know their journey. So that's what I'd like to see you do today. Start thinking about how you're going to do that.
I love that.
You're close to being right on there, Garnet. Too hard on yourself. You're amazing. Yeah.
And I wanted to
I love that.
put that up there.
Oh, Marilla. Thank you so much. Oh, that makes my heart happy.
And I don't know what this means, but I dance on a TV has a baby.
That's an interesting way to put things. I'll vote for that.
All right, Garnet, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
And let's see, next is Flower Beauty Peacock here. Rainbow. And then Jen, Joyful Journey, you'll be next after Flower Peacock. Just let me know you're here, guys.
Hmm.
Joyful Journey's here. Okay. We'll go
So
ahead and take
excited.
yours.
Oh, Joyful Journey?
Yeah, I don't see Flower Peacock here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, Flower Peacock is here. Okay. So we'll do Jen's first and then we'll do Flower Peacock.
Do Joyful Journey first? Is that what you said?
It's up to you. Which would be, have
That's
you already
fine.
pulled
I have
cards?
two decks. No, I have two decks. I'll just put this aside.
Okay.
It's all good.
All right. So, Jen, we're going to do yours first. What do I need to know from my guides? All right. And then Flower Beauty, you'll be next, okay?
Hmm. Well, imposter theory is what do you call it? Imposter syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm seeing. It's screaming imposter syndrome. And at the moment, that's what Spirit is saying. It's it'll like you have a firm foundation with the four of wands. You have a firm foundation. You're good on your own. The 9 of Pentacles. You're an independent person. In reality, you can be with or without a partner. You can. You're good on your own. And then your work is very good, and you're doing well. Those are the good things. And then it comes around to Seven of Pentacles, not having yourself grounded, not having any more ideas, like the reverse sword, Ace of Swords. You feel that others might be standing in your way with the King of Pentacles reversed. But the imposter syndrome card is the reverse moon. Reverse moon. Maybe what I'm doing and who I want to be in this life is someone I really don't believe in. And let me tell you, you really don't believe in yourself until you're on the other side of that. Until you get feedback from other people on how, and that's how we all measure life, whether we're doing okay or not, is how people are mirroring us back, our efforts back. And then 7 of Wands, upright is defending your position, standing strong in who you are, right? And it's coming in reverse. But what Spirit is promising you is the Wheel of Fortune, meaning things will kind of gets dull and then they get better again, but it comes in upright. So you're moving into a really good, lucky place. So it's really a mixed bag. And Spirit is saying, we are a part of you and we are not imposters. The experience we have with you is a valid one, and we will become hard to hear if you keep saying, oh, I can't say that, I can't do that, I can't do what Spirit is saying to me. You see what I'm saying? It's just a little bit of a rub there, that just make sure that whenever you say to yourself, oh, I'm not good enough for that, that means that you're saying your guides are not good enough for that too. That's what I'm getting for you. I hope that helps.
All right, hi Jen. So the first card I got for you is the Six of Cups. So this could be a gift that's going out to you from your guides. And that's what I think it is. I think it's a gift that's coming to you. In this deck, the hearts are actual hearts. So the cups are hearts. So yeah, I think a gift is coming to you because you got the success card, the world. So this is having what you need and then some. So I think you're on the right track. Um, if you do feel like you're lonely sometimes, and or this could be just feeling like you're on an island even though there's people around you, just remember to look at the lights here, and there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And then I got the Six of Wands, so the victory card. So this is kind of an up and down reading, but that's how life is. It's up and down. So you have a victory, you have the world, which is success, and then you have a little bit of a downer there with the Five of Pentacles. But I just think that this means that you're on the right track. I really do. Let me get one card here for you and go with this one. Listening. So listen for your guides to see what they are telling you. And I think that positive things will come to you. Clear your throat chakra, because your throat chakra also includes your hearing. So work on that, and that's what I got for you. I hope that resonated too, Jen.
Yeah, it was up and down for me as well. Good on you.
All right, and last but not least is Flower Beauty. Unless Rishi or Concha come back, but I don't think they're here. So Flower Beauty is here. And if you could just say hi again, Flower Beauty, I'm pretty sure you're here though. What does Spirit want me to know? Any guidance?
So I did draw before on this, and if things get, I think right now, things are kind of up and down. I've noticed that all the readings, there's like right at this moment, it's up and down. But you're going to have some ideas right now, like immediately. You have either gotten or will get some ideas, new ideas on how to manage the next month or so. All right. And what that's going to manifest into is the bounty of the King of King of Wands, which is the energy signature of being in movement, because that's how we change our life. Excuse me, is it at the level of action, not wishes. So the ideas that you have right now or in the near future, like in the next few days, you move that into action. And we've got the Sun, the Two of Wands, meaning you're going to get, you're going to move, your progression is going to be positive. And I've got the 10 of Cups. So in this reading particularly, so other readings, I'm thinking, oh, you have to change your perspective to be able to line up with your goals and have life synchronize up what you want. But on this reading, you're doing everything perfect, is your message from Spirit, is that just keep moving on, and any ideas you have, just write them down, put them in your pocket, see how it fits. And then your guides are going to give you an impulse to one of those ideas, and then they're going to help you move it into reality, tangible, and be tangible. So you're doing great. Doing really great.
All right, Flower Beauty, hi there. I've got the more of the same. on the right track. King of Pentacles. So this is your work is getting noticed, and you're going to get good things coming from those things that you do. The king works at what he has, and just gets what he deserves, and that's working hard and seeing the fruits of your labor. And then I got the patience card here again, and again, this does not mean that is you have patience and it's not going to work out. This is patience and having that grow into something stronger, like a tree. Over time, it grows from a little seedling into a big oak tree. So to think about that. So patience. And then you got the Three of Wands, and this is your ships are coming in, and just know that positive things are coming for you, but you need to plan them. Two of Wands. So this is usually before the three, but this is after the three. So it makes me think you've got good things coming in, and then you need to plan some more good things. So I don't know if you thought about travel, but travel is here for you. You may say, well, I can't afford that, or, but dream and write those down, what your dreams are of where you want to go and what you want to do. Okay. And then for you, I got the health card, and I don't read on health, but you may want to, just be a little more conscious about your health. This can also mean spiritual health. So just diving deep into your spiritual well-being. But I agree with Deborah. I think you're on the right track. And yeah, let me do a clarifier for that one. Confidence. So yeah, I think it's an inner type thing. Show up boldly and confidently. Don't be afraid to shine your light. Okay, so there you go. Don't be afraid to shine your light. Because she's kind of hiding behind a rock. There's no need to hide. Be out in the open and be who you know that you are down deep. And that's having confidence. Okay. So the health card, does the health card mean confidence? No, it just means that you can find your confidence by looking at your health and look, your spiritual health. That's what I think it is. Your spiritual health needs confidence in order to grow. That's what I think that is. So that is what we got there.
Awesome. This has been fun.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
And remember, if you want to dive deep into things, our friend Scott here is now opening himself up for private readings. $1 a minute. You can't get better than that. Email him and say, I want to buy 45 minutes worth with you. How do I go about it? So a lot of this stuff. And as we get closer to the end of the year, sometimes it's just good to go and talk completely, dive all the way into your situation, have a trusted advisor for that. And Scott is it for you.
Well, lots of love and light to you,
Yes.
Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
She said, thanks so much, both of you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And I have to say, this is an amazing woman over here. She's done so much, and she has her own channel. So make sure that you subscribe. Her information is down below.
Oh, thank you.
Make sure you find her website and go onto her website, see what she offers as well.
Yeah.
Because she has got a lot of expertise and just good things. So.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, the free ebook to figure out off-planet stuff.
All right, that sounds
Which one
really
of these you came from?
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
cool. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you,
you so
Deborah, for
much
being
for having
here.
me.
Yes, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys. I'll be on later tonight. I'm not sure what time. Watch the community tab. Um, and Deborah, when is the next time you're going to be on?
Oh, I think it's tomorrow. Well, I had it written down. Oh gosh, wait a minute. Um, Monday is Alice, and Kaylee's on Tuesday. Kaylee channels the Holy Spirit. Wherever you stand on that, it's
Oh, wow.
magical. And then tomorrow I might go on and have a pop up.
Oh,
I'm feeling
cool.
in the mood.
Awesome. I'm the king
Thank
of
you.
pop-ups, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I do those a lot more than the scheduled ones. That people are like, you're on all these different times. I'm like, yeah, sorry.
No,
But
no, don't ever
pop-ups are
apologize. Your
pop-ups
messages
are
are
great.
awesome.
Oh, thank you. So are yours.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. And I hope to see you guys later. All right. Bye, everybody.
See ya.